Hello my friends, happy Friday to all of you. I have a little bit of music today because it's Friday. We must celebrate because we need to talk about love, and we need to talk about loving ourselves first and foremost. And so today, hello Robert, how are you? Today I wanted to talk about how to tap into that. Hello gordo, ¿cómo estás mi gordo? Un besote. We are humans. We are these children that need to be loved, and we want to love. We came when you call, and that's why we're here. Because in these trial times, hi Robert, in these trial times where we find ourselves, the world, this country, we need more love. We have the answer, and that answer is within ourselves. We're capable of loving more, of giving more. And so today I don't have a special guest. It's me. It's me. It's me because I wanted to reflect on all the amazing women that I've had within the last couple of months, and just celebrate them. Celebrate their amazingness, celebrate their courage, celebrate their bravery into stepping into the unknown to find themselves. And so today's a good day. Today's a good day to celebrate them, to celebrate us, to celebrate that we're human beings that want to give love, because love is the answer. Love is the only way that we're going to get out of where we are right now. Hello Susan, how are you? And so today it's just me. It is just me. And for those of you who've connected within the last couple of months, couple of weeks, hola Andrés Luna in Colombia, ¿cómo estás? For those of you who have connected with me within the last couple of weeks, and you don't know who I am, my name is Diana Valenciano-Luna. I am a transformational and women's empowerment coach and mentor and a spiritual teacher. But I'm gonna take off the labels today. I'm gonna take off the labels, and we're gonna talk about the women that I've had throughout these past months. And it amazed me how some of them are not really active on social media. Some of them are, and some of them are making dents in the universe behind the scenes. But there's one common denominator among them all. And it's their courage. Not to look outside of their world, but to look within themselves. To find that courage, to find that bravery, to get rid of the limiting beliefs that we have learned throughout our lives, that we have been conditioned throughout our lives. My quest has been to get to know myself so deep, so freaking deep, that sometimes it's painful, because that pain, that's the label that we have placed. That's the label that we have assigned to it. I was reading one of the amazing books, and from Joy Vitale. He's one of the spiritual teachers, and he says that the human race have 5 levels of consciousness, and most of us are not on level 0. That was way back then, where we were in caves. And the majority of people, hello Yolanda Canarelli, how are you? The majority of people are in level 2. Level 2 is this level where we are the victim still. We're looking at outside of our world and blaming everybody for what's happening to us. And then level 2 is the modern men, where we start questioning the belief systems. We start questioning ourselves. We start getting into this level of awareness where we question our blocks and we actively and intentionally move forward to learn and to bring ourselves to a higher level. And so just seeing these women that I've shared this platform, that I share this space with in the last weeks, the last months, they have reached this level of consciousness where they are completely unafraid of looking at pain, because again, that's the label that we have assigned. There is, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Satori and the Kensho. It's a Japanese term for awakening. And so most of us learn through pain, through hi Yolanda, how are you? Most of us learned from pain, from events, from losing jobs, from having to lose relationships, from getting divorced, from what else? What else? What else have you learned? Love is amazing, powerful, and beautiful. Yes, it is. It is. And sometimes it's hard to give love when we don't love ourselves. You see, I work with women. Mainly I work with women. And loss, yes. I work with women and sometimes it's so easy to get caught up in the outside. The world, it's outside. The world, it's doing this to me. The world is happening to me. When in fact, we are completely capable and powerful to shift that mentality and to gain value from that pain, from that Kensho. Again, Kensho is a term from the Buddhism that for awakening. And most of us awake when we have these types of events, and you see these amazing humans that have been completely unafraid to look within and really look at these events and grow from them and not hold on to them. Right? Hola Jesus, ¿cómo estás? How are you, Jesus? So many of us are so afraid to look at our bare soul. I'm awakened. Yes, you are. So many are so afraid to look at the blocks. So many believe that by covering them up, by being shameful of that raw emotion that we feel sometimes, you'll be able to move forward. You'll be able to be successful. And in reality, everything is one. If you see the great thinkers, the Steve Jobs, the Elon Musk from Tesla, Vincent Lakhani from Mind Valley, all of these amazing minds have the courage to do what they're doing to move humanity. There's a quote that I heard yesterday that it just blew my mind. And it said, and I don't know who quoted it, but it said, business people chase dollars. Real entrepreneurs move humanity forward. And immediately I questioned myself, am I chasing dollars, or am I chasing uplifting and empowering from a place of love, from a place of kindness, to move women, to move humanity forward? So I ask the same question to you. What are you doing to move humanity forward? Or are you just driven by the amount of dollars that it's going to be in your bank account? And granted, there's nothing wrong with abundance. When you move humanity forward, all you see, all these thinkers, all these amazing entrepreneurs, they're abundant. But that's not the primary focus of their mission and vision. Their vision and mission is to uplift humanity, and everything else just flows in with grace and ease. And so that's a place where we want to get to, where we truly love and we truly support one another in a level that, in a way that it's genuine, with complete acceptance of who we are, because we first need to look at ourselves and really get to know to the bottom of who we are and what is blocking us in order to move forward. Don't be afraid to feel those raw emotions, because that's where growth is. That's where your power is. You see, the last couple of weeks has been very, very releasing for me. And when I feel, for those of you who have been with me for years and years and years, know that I'm a big crier, and I don't shy away from saying it. I'm very proud of it because it's a huge release for me. And when I feel it, I say, oh shit, it's coming. And I said, okay, fine. I'm just let it go. And I'm going to witness my fear. I'm going to witness my emotion. I'm going to witness my thoughts, and I'm just going to let it flow. And when you embrace that, when you are completely unafraid of who you are and look in yourself at the mirror, that's when you grow. That's when you find your confidence. That's where you find your magic. And then you can face whatever you need to face with clarity and with focus. So ask yourself today, in which level am I? Am I in level 2, where I'm still the victim, where I am still blaming everybody else? Or am I shifting the paradigms, and I am questioning myself, and I'm self-reflecting on things that I need to change? Am I questioning the belief systems that have been recorded throughout my life? You know, for the last 2 weeks, I've had this major aha with money and my relationship with money. And I've shared, some of my posts relate to me, some other posts relate to the people and the women that I work with. But I love to self-reflect, to self-question. Because that's in that self-awareness is where you find your truth. So for the last years, I've been questioning, where does my belief in the money relationship that I have, because all my life it's been like a roller coaster ride, up and down, up and down. And I said, I want to know to the root of the problem. I want to know. And the more I discovered, the more I wanted to know, the more curious I became. And I invite you to do the same with your life. And so the last couple of weeks, I realized that my money story came from my childhood. And I hadn't connected the dots until I had a very uncomfortable conversation with my dad. And I realized, this conversation, this belief, this money story is not mine. It's just something that I've held on for years and years and years. Hi, Anissa, ¿cómo está? How are you? I've been holding on to this money story, and I adopted it as mine. I mimic it. I thought it was me. But until you go there and you're able to face that with courage and with clarity and rawness and connect the dots, be willing to uncover those layers without judgment. We judge ourselves. We're so good at judging ourselves. That's when you can release. You can just let go and heal truthfully from the bottom of your heart. Most of us are, at some point in time, only functioning here. And you're going to hear me say over and over and over again. But I see it on the women that I work with. I see it on the women that I have here and I interview. I see it within myself. You only find freedom and inner peace the moment you're willing to go deep. And forget about resistance. Forget about resisting that thing that you've been holding on, you've been covering, and you're putting under the rug, and you've been just ignoring and saying, hell, get the heck out of here because I don't want to see you. And you just grab it by the horns and say, okay, I want to understand you right now. I want to know what is that you're been controlling me all these years. But that courage, that bravery has to come from you. No one can do it for you. And I admire that all the women that I've had here, all of them have grabbed it by the horns and say, okay, I know it hurts, but okay, let's go there, let's go in. I want to know. Because, as the quote says, the pain of remaining the same is greater than the pain to go to the unknown and really find your truth and really find yourself without the mask. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed. Going to that level 2 and start questioning everything that there is around you. And I mean everything. Everything. Don't shy away from everything you believe right now. Just question everything. From your religion to your culture to everything. Your family. I'm not saying to shy away from everything and just say, no, just question. Be curious about where did you get that belief from. Be curious when you feel that emotion and you say, oh, is that fear? Is that fear? Okay, is it really fear? Where is it coming from? Why am I feeling this way? Or if you're judging somebody, why am I judging that person? Is it that I really want what they have, or just simply me judging because the heck I just want to judge, and there's something inside of me that I need to look at and really love it with kindness, with compassion, because I'm missing something. I can go on and on and on and on and on. But I just wanted to celebrate all these women that have had the courage to just take it all off and being themselves. Some of them were live with me for the very first time. And yes, when you face your truth and when you start inquiring about your life, your belief systems, you're going to find that perhaps you need to let go of businesses. You need to let go of relationships. You need to let go of jobs. It is part of life, and it's part of being brave. And it's part of moving forward to that next level. That's where you find your truth. That's where you find why you came to this world. What is your vision? So be completely unafraid to find yourself again. Heck, if I look back, and I'm sure all of us can relate at some point in time, whereas because we went through health issues, we went through job loss, we went through divorces. Not easy, but worth it. Totally worth it. Right, Anissa? Totally worth it. All of us have gone through some sort of shakeup. And remember that when you feel that pain, remember Kensho, and you can look it up. Remember, you're going through a Kensho. You're going through a moment of release. It's like the best way that I can picture, the best way that I can compare it to is the plaques, the volcanic plaques, when they're moving and you have an earthquake and you just, everything moves because everything needs to give way, give room for the new you, to up level you, to that place where you're going to find more answers. And then remember that when you get there, you're gonna keep growing. Don't stop in the knowing, oh, I know it all, because that puts a block. Keep learning, keep inquiring, keep questioning, because that's the way to grow. That's the way to up level every single time. Hi, John, how are you? Witness your fear. Witness your pain. Witness everything that goes on in you, within you, and make it a learning experience every single day. Don't shove it in. Don't hold it in. Just let it go. Just let that go and just embrace all those raw emotions. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed to show it, to release, because that's the way to healing. That's the way to love ourselves, so we can love everyone around us genuinely, profoundly. And then we can create better conversations, better understandings. The world needs it. We need it. So my friends, love you all. Have an amazing weekend. Have a blessed weekend. We'll see who I will have next week. And let's celebrate each other. We have the power to shift the world we're living in and to make a change, a meaningful change, to really move humanity forward. Have an amazing day. God bless you all. I love you.